In a world full of distractions, it is easy to lose sight of what is truly important. The advice of Marcus Aurelius can help us stay focused on our values and goals and remind us to live meaningfully. Therefore, learning from the advice of Marcus Aurelius can help us better understand the world we live in and make wiser decisions. Marcus was no ordinary leader. He was the last of the 5 good emperors, a philosopher king, who ruled not with brute force, but with the enlightened principles of Stoic philosophy in an era of grandeur and conquest. He chose the path of mindfulness, self-control, and reverence, truly embodying the strength of character and Stoic wisdom. His lessons were his legacy, and today they offer us invaluable guidance on one of life's most challenging tasks, dealing with difficult people. Marcus penned his thoughts, struggles, and solutions in a remarkable collection of autobiographical works. The meditations, his thoughtful reflections, provide a unique portal into his mind, and more importantly, his strategies for handling difficult individuals that crossed his path. 1. Setting realistic expectations. Marcus Aurelius advises, setting realistic expectations for dealing with people in the morning. Remind yourself that the individuals you interact with will likely possess qualities such as meddling, ingratitude, arrogance, dishonesty, jealousy, and surliness. Stoicism as a practical philosophy encourages seeing people as they are rather than as we desire them to be. Despite his own self-control and discipline, Marcus Aurelius utilized negative visualization as part of his morning routine to align his expectations each day. He mentally prepared himself for potential encounters with difficult or abrasive individuals, ensuring he was equipped to handle them. This practice does not promote negative thoughts about others, but rather serves as a means to remain prepared when they inevitably cross your path. Consider a scenario where your boss unexpectedly confronts you in front of colleagues, criticizing a mistake in your report or accusing you of something you may or may not have done. Naturally, you may feel embarrassed, demotivated, and angry now. Envision the situation. But this time your colleague warns you about your boss's bad mood beforehand. Armed with this knowledge, you double-check your report before submission. Even if your boss still reprimands you for a potential error, you will be startled. You will be startled, but not to the same extent, because you were already aware of what to expect. Your expectations greatly impact your emotional response, and by regularly reminding yourself that challenging individuals can emerge at any moment, their presence will no longer startle you as much, enabling you to handle them more effectively. Difficult people are an inevitable part of life, so it's crucial to anticipate their existence. Marcus Aurelius was already teaching his followers the value of not seeking revenge. Responding to rudeness or insults with further offense and insult only lowers oneself to their level and validates their unpleasant behavior. Instead, he advises us to take the higher ground and approach such situations with virtue and logic. Despite our meticulous planning and preparations, things often go awry, and we cannot control what happens to us or around us. According to Aurelius, we all have a common bond in our human existence. Each of us faces difficult emotions, experiences devastating events, and encounters daily stress. While our lives and lifestyles may differ, there are aspects in which we are all the same. None of us are exempt from pain, illness, loss, and death. As inherently social beings, we possess evolutionary mechanisms that promote and encourage cooperation. That is why it is crucial to treat everyone with kindness and compassion, regardless of their difficulty. When faced with shameless or challenging individuals, Marcus would ask himself, is a world without shamelessness possible? No, then don't ask the impossible there, don't ask. The impossible have to be shameless people in the world. This is one of them. We understand that encountering problematic individuals is inevitable in life. However, Marcus advises us not to interpret the actions of these difficult and abrasive people as a personal attack. Instead, we should attribute their behavior to ignorance. They behave poorly because they lack the knowledge that we possess.
According to Aurelius, our character is defined not by what we say, but by what we do. People are profoundly influenced by our actions rather than our words. The impact of our actions speaks so loudly that it drowns out our words. Therefore, if we desire to influence others, we should demonstrate through our actions rather than merely telling them. It is common for us to scrutinize the faults of others. After unpleasant interactions, we often find ourselves complaining about coworkers, spouses, friends, or toxic relationships without taking any action. It is crucial to take action and confront the problem. Promptly start by reflecting on your own behavior that may be triggering the other person's response. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that true happiness lies within ourselves, not in acquiring what others have. We alone are responsible for fulfilling our own lives. We waste significant amounts of time scrolling through social media, comparing ourselves to the carefully curated photos of our friends and feeling miserable about the seemingly successful lives everyone else appears to be living. Stoics teach us that all the blessings and problems in our lives are temporary. Follow me for more, and don't forget to subscribe in this channel.